Tyler, the Creator's new album, CHROMAKOPIA, is filled with bangers from start to finish. 14 tracks and all of them are pretty crazy. But I was thinking, what are my favorite songs on this album? Hi, I'm Buddy Cake Breakdowns, and today's video is ranking CHROMAKOPIA from my least favorite to my favorite. This is just my opinion, so if your favorite song isn't last, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean anything. That's your opinion, this is mine. I'd love to have a civil conversation in the comments below on your guys' rankings, but without further ado, let's begin. Coming in last place is Balloon. I don't know if that's a wild take or not. This one's just not for me. It's really the only song I skip on this album, and I think lyrically it's one of the weakest on this record. I love the energy Doechii brings on here, but some of her lyrics really take me out of the song and the vibe. The chorus doesn't capture me. The instrumental feels very carnival-like, which may be intended because the song's literally called Balloon, but nothing about this song does anything too special for me. I do like the sample. I Wanna Rock by Luke goes pretty crazy throughout this track, but it just feels a little weak in comparison to the quality of the rest of the album. At 13th, I have I Killed You, and it's a major step up from Balloon in my opinion. Literally, these next 13 songs are all great in my opinion. Just because it's ranked low doesn't mean I don't love it. It just means other songs on this project touch me in ways I love being touched. Or wait, what the hell? I Killed You has such fantastic songwriting. It's a story about the culture of hairstyles whilst also being connected to relationships he shares with people. It's fantastic and took me a few listens before I even caught on to the story. It has a beautiful little Gambino feature at the end. The instrumental is fire. The lyrics are so well executed. I enjoy this song so much, but it is going to slide in at number 13, which is crazy. At number 12, putting Judge Judy this low hurt me, but it's valid. The quality of this album is ridiculous. I know this song isn't everyone's favorite, and I've seen it lower on some other lists, but I revisit this song a lot. I think it's so fun. I think the story is enjoyable and has such a crazy twist at the end. I love the callback to Dogtooth. I love the vocal style Tyler approaches the song with. The instrumental is very different for a Tyler project. I think it's catchy, enjoyable, and a good vibe. I honestly return to this song a lot more than some songs ahead of it, but I think as a full-on song, it ranks lower, if that makes any sense. At number 11, I have Hey Jane. It's phenomenal, and before anyone gets mad at me, let me make it clear, I think writing-wise, this is like debatably the best song on here. As an entire song, I don't have it any higher than this. It's a song that I don't revisit a ton just because it's such a lyrical masterpiece. You gotta focus on this. I can't really have this on every day. It's beautifully crafted. Instrumental is a vibe, and the lyrics are on another level, giving us the two perspectives of people going through a pregnancy scare. Tyler and this girl named Jane, it's wonderfully told, it's heartbreaking yet so inspiring. I do adore this song, it just isn't one of the best for me. How is Tomorrow even this low? I think this is one of the most slept on tracks here. It's quite short, it feels shorter than the rest of the tracks. I think the story behind the song is so deep as well. Tyler expresses the stress he feels as he's getting older and time is passing. Things like having kids stresses him out, but knowing he's getting older so feeling like he should have them now really does cut deep. I love the instrumental. I love when we get that bass hit during the Rari's and Silly Suits lyric. I think the chorus is great, and I love Tyler's voice on it. Tyler isn't like an elite singer, and that's what makes it great to me. I can understand if some don't vibe with it, but I really enjoy the sound quite a bit. I Hope You Find Your Way Home is also so underrated. It's the outro track, and outro tracks are so important to me. It ties the story together, it's beautiful, the rapping is great, Tyler speaks on a ton of topics focused on throughout the entire album. The instrumental is great, and that instrumental finale at the end of this song is just peak. Literally makes me float into another galaxy. It's insane that I have this song this low, but here I have Noid. It's incredible, it's the first single he released, and I really do think it's a perfect song to demonstrate what the album is. It has so many switch-ups, focusing on so many key topics throughout this record, of course being his paranoia. I think the lyrics are great to show this paranoia, the flows are great, the instrumental really hits hard. I love the read a book line at the end to close this song out. It's fantastic, and I can't believe I have it ranked at 8th. Okay, I know there are sticky haters, and I'm sure people will disagree with me having it so high and above songs like Noid, for example, but it just goes so crazy. It's so, cocky, I would use. The beat is so hard, so much happens in the song. It feels like it's a 10-minute song, and that's a good thing. I never lose interest. I'm not a big Sexy Red fan, and I even get down with her verse. Nearly caught me getting sturdy in the back room to this one. It's just insane. The feature came through on it for sure. Of course, the song's gonna go crazy when you have Wayne on it. It's such a banger. Darling Eye is one of the most praised songs on the album, and I totally get it. The story again is great. Feeling like he can't just love one person because there's so much to try out and experiment with is very understandable, and I think it's a very interesting song to make. It's one of the most catchy on here. The singing is great. The chorus is addicting. Tizo absolutely bodies the song as per usual. The lyric about being lonely with his Grammys is insane, and there's a reason this is one of the biggest off the album. Saint Chroma gave me such a tough time ranking. It's the intro track, and a good intro always matters to me. This song goes bananas. The chant of CHROMAKOPIA with the marching in the background being used for an instrumental over Tyler's violent whispers, or it's something to behold. It's incredible. Lyrically great, and it sets up a great tone for this album. Of course, we get a Daniel Caesar feature who crushes it, and that huge instrumental drop is actually nuts, and such a powerful way to begin an album. The second verse goes crazy. I love the spoken words from his mother throughout this album, but it really stands out on this track. It's elite. Ra-Ta-Ta is simply just a banger, actually incredible, so hype, so fun, insane lyrics, reminding me of an older Tyler era but done so much better. The chorus is absolutely addicting, the way it transitions into Noid is fantastic and gives it brownie points. This is probably my most returned to song just due to the hype of it all. It's so sick. Whenever I want to get excited, I put this song on. Pause. Take Your Mask Off debatably could have been 2 or 1, but I have my reasons. This song hits so hard. Tyler speaks on so many different topics here. Calling out a gangster for just posing as one, hiding behind a mask of who he really is, which is a sad person. He speaks on a mother who regrets the path she went down because she acts happy because she has a husband and kids, for example, and of course calling himself out, saying he's hiding behind a mask, exposing his insecurity and failures throughout his career. It has one of the most beautiful choruses on the entire album, and it's a flawless song. Probably the best verse Tyler's ever wrote on a song in his entire career on that final verse as well. I feel like this is honestly the song of the album. It really hits the subject of this album in so many ways, and I think it's done perfectly. Thought I Was Dead is my favorite banger on this album. It goes so hard. Schoolboy Q has an insane feature. The chorus is so addicting, although I cannot sing it. Can't get canceled over here, guys. I'm gonna be mute during this concert, I'll tell you what, boy. That boy ain't gonna be singing silent during this song, man. But it's flawless. It goes so hard. Some of the most ignorant verses I've ever heard, and he does it so well. I replay this song way too much. The instrumental is so unique and fun. His last verse really goes so crazy. One of the best verses on the album. It's so hard. Like Him is just the greatest song ever. That's all, thanks for watching. But for real, Like Him is crushing. It shows Tyler dealing with the struggle of being compared to his father, who wasn't around for him as a child, showing he does not like the comparison, but being told it often from someone like his mother. It's so good. The chorus is addicting with the chasing a ghost, showing he never knew his father. The way Like Him builds up each time he says it makes me want to jump into a pool of acid, but like in a very confusing positive way. After we get the "huh" from Baby Keem, we have the most beautiful piece of music off this album in my opinion. That outro is so freaking gorgeous, instrumentally and in the verse. It hits so hard and captures so much emotion. It's flawless, truly. I've seen a lot of people praising this song, and I'm so happy about that because it deserves all the love in the world. We love Like Him. So that's my ranking of CHROMAKOPIA from worst to best in my opinion. Let me know what you agree or disagree with in the comments below. Let's be civil about it. I love pretty much every song on here, even the lower ranked ones. So this list was really tough to craft. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It really does mean so much. Very thankful. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below. I love engaging with y'all, and I'll see you later. Peace.